I want to talk to you guys about the importance of a partnership. So over the weekend, a client put in their fourth offer and they didn't get it. And they're really they are feeling distressed. But they said to me, do you think it could be the realtor? Should I find a different realtor? And of course, I'm like, no, it is definitely not the realtor. In fact, let's go through some strategies. I immediately called the realtor and we kept them close. But it got me thinking, what if that person was using Chase, Bank of America, or Wells, or worse, they were using Bank of I don't know? Because a lot of you use Bank of I don't know, and you don't know who the lender is. Do you think that if that person said to the lender on the other side of that phone, do you think it could be the realtor? Do you think I should look at a different realtor? If these people are not going to be loyal to us, because they're not loyal to us, we have to keep them loyal to us. How much more so is it important that you keep them loyal to you? So it's so crucial that you guys, number one, get your buyer broker signed. I'm amazed that people are still floating around out there without buyer broker signed. And number two, they're pre-approved with some no-name lender. Don't use the Bank of I don't know, because the Bank of I don't know is not going to be loyal to you. So a couple things. This week, my masterclass is on the 4 questions buyers and sellers are asking. Are we in another housing bubble? How high will mortgage rates go in the next 12 months? How will the economy and unemployment affect home prices? How do I know which agent is going to help me through this process? Inquiring minds want to know. Tune in 6 p.m. on my Facebook Live. And don't forget my group, my Facebook group, Mortgage Dish, has been, I put it together so that you guys have a safe place to put your clients while you're out there finding stuff. If they're not ready, send them in to me. I'll keep them nice and educated and ready to go. So that way, when they are ready, you can come back and get them. There is no promotional stuff on my group. I do not promote agents. I don't promote anybody except me. So if you want a place to put your clients, that's what Mortgage Dish is set up for. And I'm super excited about my last thing. I have made, you probably can't really see it, I have made silicone bracelets that say pre-approved by Tammy. So now your clients will be armed and ready when they're out there making offers. So happy Tuesday, everyone. Thursday night, 6 p.m. Come get your questions answered. I am a loyal partner through and through in everything that we do. Thank you very much.
As always, valuable information from Tammy. Tammy, you know, Gary Keller was talking about the importance of partnerships, right? True partnerships during family reunion. And nothing is more true, guys, to make sure that you do have those partnerships, those partners on your team to get these deals closed, because nothing makes it easier than when you have that versus the bank of I don't know, like Tammy said. And make sure, I haven't been on your 6 o'clock mastery class. I have to check that out. And if you haven't checked out Mortgage Dish Facebook group, make sure you do that. Absolutely. Thanks, Tammy. Cool. All right, guys, we want to talk about our new concierge platform, which has been in test market, if you will. We've been beta testing it with a few agents where you're getting your listings uploaded to the MLS and into Command, and your deals uploaded into Command. And it has tested well, as Rick alluded to yesterday when he was talking about the models. And we just like to quickly show you what that's going to be, because we're going to start rolling it out. And starting tomorrow, Wednesday and Friday of this week, Wednesday at 11 o'clock, there's going to be a class, and Friday at 1 o'clock, there's going to be a training class on how to do this. So you know exactly how to do it, so it goes smoothly, and this is going to be an awesome opportunity for you guys to get some leverage. So Rick, you want to share and start showing us what we need to see?
Sure. Hey, good morning, guys. We do want to just give you a real quick sneak peek on what this all looks like for you. The way you get access is going to class, right? So the first thing you'll need to do is Well, the first thing I need to do is find my example. There we go. Okay.
Let me just mention this too, guys. I mean, you've heard a little bit about KW203. KW203 is our overriding brand for all of our market centers and business centers. So if some of you were confused by that, didn't know what it was, again, KW203, that's the brand of who we are now.
Yeah, so if you start seeing KW203 pop up, don't be confused by it. It means the same thing. We just needed a way to connect the market centers and every location into one overriding, kind of like what Gary's doing with KWX being an overriding brand on top of his individual organizations. So we're just doing the same thing. And so here's the path for you. The path for you is come to class tomorrow at 11 or Friday at 1, and we'll also have 2 more next week if for some reason either of those do not work for you. And we will show you exactly step by step how to utilize this new service. However, just to make sure that you see what it looks like, I'm going to share my screen with you for a bit. You will come to a specific web page, right, for our concierge services. And the first thing you'll do is register, right? So this first button, click to get started, brings you to just a quick registration page, right? And you'll give your name, your contact information, and you need to provide our back office with your command username and password. That's the main reason you're going to be utilizing this this setup sheet, so that they have access into your command, so that they can do the upload on your behalf. You only have to do that one time, and then every other time that you have something to come back to, you'll scroll down, and depending on what it is, either a new listing here on the left or an accepted offer on the right, you'll just sort of click through. Again, these just open additional entry pages for you, and you'll click on through. I'm just going to give you a quick example of what that looks like. And you'll dive through, fill out the information that's required, and submit that form. Again, this is not a training session. We just wanted to give you kind of a sneak peek as to what that looks like. On the accepted offer side, again, the same idea, right? You start and make sure that you filled out the initial page, and then you walk through your compliance and commission submission information to make sure that our back office has the appropriate info to be able to upload that into your command.
Cool.
Jennifer, just give me a second and I'll circle back to you on questions. I'm sorry, guys, there are a bunch of people in the waiting room I have to address. So that's kind of how you'll submit things, and then you'll take the simple path of an email to get your documents into the back office. Again, in that training, we'll give you the website URL so that you can go and check it out and register yourselves so that you're ready for new uploads and or new listing uploads or new compliance opportunities for your new accepted offers. And we'll also give you the email address to be sure that you're sending those documents to. Do remember that the path here will be, there is a gatekeeper between you and the back office, and that gatekeeper is going to review your documents for compliance. So when you submit your documents, if they're not right, they're going to get kicked back with notes saying, please correct X, Y, and Z. And then once they're resubmitted and correct, then they'll move forward into the back office to get uploaded and or managed, depending on the side of the business that you're pushing forward on. So that's just a quick version. Again, wanted to give you just a little sneak peek. Do attend the training, because the way that opens up to you to be able to utilize day in and day out is by attendance in a training. And you do need to have a live attendance in a training so that you're working it through. You can ask your questions. Once you've had that live training opportunity taken care of, we will open that up and accept your documentation. So it is up and available and ready for you to use. There is no cost or charge or whatever except for your time in that training. So we're really excited to be able to offer that across the board and assist you with document management.
Hey, Rick,
Yes.
it's my understanding too with the trainings, again, Wednesday and Friday, then 2 days next week, that we will not be recording those and saving them because we want you to attend them live. Like Rick said, they'll be recorded after they're all done. So we want everyone to attend. So it's live for you and you can ask questions and get the answers that you need.
Yeah, you got it. Absolutely. No recording on those. Jennifer and Lisa, quick questions. Go ahead, Jennifer, first. Okay, Lisa, quick question.
I think you might have just said it and I missed it, just trying to remember my question. So how do they extract the paperwork? Is that something we're still submitting into Command and then they're going to extract it, review it, and then upload it to be submitted? Or I kind of missed that.
Yeah, no, the whole idea of this program is that we're submitting your documentation into your Command for you. So you're going to submit it via just an email through a gatekeeper into the back office for upload. And so for clarity around all of those steps, do attend the training either tomorrow at 11 or Friday at 1, because they will literally walk you through step 1, step 2, step 3 on how to make all this make sense.
Excellent, thanks.
You're welcome. Any other quick questions before we move on? Simple, right? All good, all good, all good. And so we just wanted to take, it's 9:16. We'll take 4 minutes just in case anybody has any additional questions that they woke up with this morning on our new compensation options from yesterday. Any other questions that would be helpful for us to answer here this morning? Based on that information. You will be receiving that in writing in a PDF later today. Emiliano.
Good morning, everyone. Rick, I didn't understand correctly yesterday, but if you choose, like if you cap is, let's say 33,000 because your average price is between 350 and 400,
Yes.
you start paying transaction free from the day one?
Yes, that's correct.
Oh,
yes, transaction fees. So transaction fees are across the board in KW Custom, only post cap in KW Classic. That's right.
And it's cap of four per month starting with a new program, right?
Yes, capped at 4 per month. Yeah. Oh, in any of the 3 options that you have, transaction fees are always capped at 4 per month. Yes. So in those heavy closing months, we're gonna make sure that you're only ever paying up to 4.
But in the Classic, no. Classic, you're still paying.
Nope. Classic is capped at 4. Across all, it's capped at 4 in a month.
Okay, but that's something new, correct?
No, it's not. It's actually not new. It's you may not have known it, but your MCAs have been monitoring those transaction fees. For those of you who have capped, it's always been 4 per month. So you've never paid more than that. You maybe didn't know it, but you never paid more than that.
Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. That's my question. Thank you, Rick.
Sure thing. Anybody else? All right, Steve, it sounds like we're good to go.
Yeah. No more questions, guys. You're sure? You just don't know what to ask, maybe. All right, well, we'll be getting the materials out to everybody. And that's a wrap for today. Look forward to those trainings Wednesday and Friday. Bye, guys.